Hey guys, Rose Pants here, back for another video. Of course, it is the month of May. Been making videos every day except that one day. But, moving on. And today I thought that I would touch upon a subject that, looking back when I was hosting Stoney Sunday, it was definitely one of the most reoccurring questions. Like, people were always bringing up this topic, and that is kind of balancing your relationship with cannabis and your parents, and how you can combine the two, and hopefully everything will go well. So, there's two ways that I really strongly feel about this. The first is that every situation is going to be different. Every relationship between a child and parent is going to interact differently. So my relationship with my mom is going to be different than yours and your own mother or father or guardian, step-parent, whatever your adult relationship is. And the other hand is that really, when it comes down to it, if you are of age, you're able to make educated decisions on your own. If you have been hiding your use of cannabis and you want to come forward with your parents and be honest, I support you 100% and think that that's the right thing to do, because if you're a good parent, you're going to realize that them smoking cannabis, or however they want to put it, it doesn't automatically change who they are as a person. Their actions yesterday, they could have been completely stoned and you loved them. So what really changed? Honestly, nothing changed, because they've been doing this all along. So, this is kind of turning into a rant. But yes, I don't know. I just think as a parent, you're going to love your child no matter what. And that's just going to be the bottom line. But the main focus for this video, I kind of just want to share more of my personal experience, because it's definitely been a huge roller coaster. So I have seen really lows and really high moments in, my life with cannabis, and balancing that with my relationship that I have with my mom. For me personally, I lost my father when I was really young, so it's just been me and my mom in my whole adult life, and when I've been actually smoking. So, totally forgot. I actually did roll up a tiny little joint for this. So I guess now that I'm getting into my own story, we'll get to this. So yes, my adult life, it's just been me and my mom, and my brother, of course, but that's not a parent. And at first, of course, like all others, I hid my smoking from my parents. Go to friends' houses after school, and it's not that hard to hide. Then fast forward a little bit, I guess senior year of high school it must have been, yes. Senior year of high school, I somehow ended up growing a plant, and of course at first hid it from my mom, and then surprisingly enough, when she found out about it, she didn't freak out. I was really, really surprised. I wasn't in huge trouble. Damn, my joints always go out. Yeah, so she didn't freak out, and she actually helped me bring the plant to harvest, and it was a really strong bonding moment where there was something different and special that we could, oh Lucas, that we could bond over, and it was really nice. She had accepted that I wasn't really doing anything super irresponsible. My senior year of high school, I had a 4.0, so there was no argument, I was still being responsible with the things that really mattered at that time. I also had a job, so it was I don't know. everything was okay at that time. So then, flash forward to college, things went down, and for some reason, things changed in my mom's mind of my relationship with cannabis, and so we kind of stopped talking for a really long time because she was really judgmental, and you know, I was still in the same mindset of that time when I was a senior in high school, and it was like, I'm still in control of my life, I'm still making good decisions, and my use of cannabis is not being detrimental in any way. So I was like, okay, if you don't agree with my use of cannabis, then bye. I don't need you to support me. I can support myself. So I did that for a little while, probably like a year. We had a horrible relationship. I never ever talked to my mom. I had no reason to call or talk to her. Felt like she was being really stubborn. So, you know, flash forward again. She realized that all of this time had passed and I was still continually been a responsible adult, and my use of cannabis wasn't having anything to do with that. You know, it wasn't prohibiting me from achieving anything. So an apology was made. An apology was accepted, and then it was like a steady, slow climb into creating a solid relationship again. So, you know, got through college all the while being a super stoner. God damn this joint. And yeah, so continuously held down my shit, was a responsible adult, and there's just no major argument besides the legality. I guess that was a major concern of hers the whole time. Of course, I can definitely understand a parent worrying for their child and having them possibly arrested. Of course, I mean, no matter what, that's going to be a worry. But with everything else, I've got my 215 card, like I'm semi-protected from the law. Here in California, of course, never federally, but where was I going with this? So I was in college, still holding down my shit. My relationship slowly just got stronger and stronger with my mom. And now, today, I can just be proof that it can get better. I mean, it was super shaky. There was a time when, like, we just full on weren't speaking. And now, today, I had like a mother-daughter day in the city, and she actually asked me to roll a joint so we could smoke together. And I had no influence. I did not bring up smoking at all that day. It's completely on her own, and it's just fucking awesome that it's something that we can share together. And there's no more judgment. It's really the number one thing that always bothered me. So just like, really, why are you gonna judge me for that? And it's not really doing any harm. So yes, come a very, very long way in the years of smoking and parents. So yeah, I just wanted to share my story since I don't think I've ever really done that before, and maybe it can give some of you out there some hope or some courage to come out to your parents as a smoker. I'd say it's worth the risk. I'm gonna get out of here. Pretty sure said everything I need to. It was a pretty rambly video. But whatever. I'll see you guys next time.